we working? Let's see.
You'll be able to tell us in like 20
Ooh,
seconds.
shaky.
Sorry.
Oh, is my camera touching the desk?
No, it's only that
camera.
camera.
This camera.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all good. Let us know if you can hear us, if you can see us, if we're here. Can you hear that? Is it your phone? Is your phone in your pocket?
Yeah. Might be hard.
Something's talking to us. Hello. Yay, it's working. Good. Oh, alrighty. So, let me get this lined up straight, because I really hate it when it's not straight. Hi everyone. Hi. Let me know where you're from in the comments. Some things I can hear talking. Is it my iPad? Oh,
it's your iPad.
so my iPad's still on. And it's me on the iPad. I knew I could hear something somewhere.
Make tea. Do you want tea?
Yes, please. Let me know where you are from. Arizona, Sydney, Germany, UK, Nova Scotia, Ipswich, Orlando, Toronto, Denmark, Perth, Wellington. Oh my goodness, they're going in fast. Oh, they're going fast. Netherlands, Wagga, Penrith, UK, Denmark, Geelong, another Nova Scotia, Russia, Netherlands, Denmark, Belgium, Pennsylvania, Melbourne, England, Wales, Israel, Orlando. Wow, there's people from everywhere. Everywhere. Goodness. Oh, is it football night? Is it Origin?
No, World Cup. Oh, no, there is football on.
There's football.
Talking about the World Cup.
Ah, World Cup and football and sport things that I don't know about. While we're getting to know where everyone's from, I'm going to try, because whenever I do the streams, I talk for a long time, and I think tonight I'm only going to go for 3 hours till 12 o'clock, because I've had a big weekend. Yesterday I met hiiiii. I'll tell you about her later on. But I met hiiiii yesterday at a class I did, and I had some scrappy friends sleep over last night, and they came for dinner, and it's just been a big weekend. So I think I can only do till midnight tonight. So just letting you know, we've got 3 hours. I can easily bust out 2 6x12 art journal pages. I'm going to do at least one Project Life page, and I'm going to try and do an art journal page or something for my Patreon printables, like an arty thing. So yes, Marianne, if you've got no sound, you might have muted your computer. Check you're not muted. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm going to find some papers from here. Diane, if I'm out of focus, it might be your internet connection might be weak, but I'm in focus on mine, and it might just be buffering, so just give it a moment. Okay, a couple of people say it keeps freezing. It might just be because it's buffering. Alright, Aaron, can you come have a lookie?
Yeah, 1 second.
Alright, going through an old crepe paper pad. Oh, it's stopped. People have lost sound. Uh-oh. We'll get Aaron to look at it.
Oh yeah, if this ever goes red,
Oh.
that means we've got issues.
That's not fair. You literally just touched the keyboard.
Hang on, it's still freaking out. No.
And we're back.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Stop shaking the table.
Sorry.
Are we back? Who knows?
Yep.
Let us know if we're back on track. Like with all technology, there's always glitches. So thanks for your patience while we always start off the stream and get everything organised. Aaron's just getting up. I can't see anything right now, so. I think we'll go this one. All right, we good? We all seem good. 90% good. If we're laggy, try and refresh your page. Oh, we're still
Lagging out again still.
the internet is being not very nice.
Hang on. Let me just do one thing.
Okay. Aaron's just
I wonder if it's because of that.
working out things. Big screen's in slow motion. Do I seem to be not in slow motion now? It does cost me lots of cups of tea.
Alright, let's see if that can be better.
Oh, it's going red a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really...
The internet is just really having some issues. Anyway, I'm going to just start matting this photo so that I can start something while Aaron's just working out if it's, let me know if it's good, if it's so-so, or if it's bad for you.
Also, if it's being funny, do a refresh.
Alrighty. I need some tissue.
Thumbs up, peeps. Thanks, Laura.
Alright. Got some goods.
Alright. See how that goes.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure it's the laptop.
It's the laptop.
Yeah. Not like being able to handle the... Because it's the two screens, like...
Yeah.
It needs a fairly beefy machine. That's why I use my desktop to do mine.
Alright. Most people are saying good. So that's good. Oh, but then it's gone red again.
Yeah, but is it red for half a second, or...?
No, it's still red. Red a lot.
What?
3,000, 2,000. And I'm sorry if it's shaking because Aaron keeps stomping loudly.
What do you mean?
And shaking the desk.
Just walking around.
Alright, I'm just going to... We did the old turn it off and on again. Should we turn the internet off and on again?
I think it's the computer, not the internet.
We don't have a more powerful computer, do we?
I have my desktop.
But I can't.
That would require some reconfiguring.
That would require too much reconfiguring, I think. Yeah, the laptop, exactly. Carrie. The laptop, I have a thing where I break technology. And Aaron comes along and just seems to hover next to it. He doesn't really need to do anything. He does do things. But a lot of the time he just hovers next to it and boom, works again. Aaron's closing any background programs that might be giving us a bit of a problem.
Issue.
And I'm just matting my photo. Yes, we're using the proper laptop. We're using the Aaron's one. Last time it was my one that couldn't handle it because my MacBook's older than Aaron's MacBook. My laptop's not more powerful either. We have a lot of computers.
No, it's not.
We have 2 MacBooks, 3 MacBooks,
What?
a desk, your work MacBook.
Right. That
3.
would be the only one that is more powerful than this one.
We can't
Well,
use the
I don't
work.
have any other stuff on it.
No. 3 MacBooks. You have a laptop somewhere? Yeah, you have a laptop somewhere. 2 laptops.
What are you talking about?
Don't you have an Asus somewhere?
Oh yeah, that's dead though.
Oh.
That's the one I was going to give you, Dad.
Ah. Alrighty, so I don't know if you can hear me or see me, but all I'm doing is I've gone through that Maggie Holmes paper pad that I thought looked a bit pretty, and I'm just cutting some papers. I'm going to try and bust out a quick 6x12. We'll see how quick is quick. And you'll be glad to know, since learning the proper way how to re-thingamajig my ATG, I'm yet, touch wood, to have any issues with it. Let's bring on tonight's issues then. I just jinxed
Famous
it.
last words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ruined that, didn't I? Okay, it's horribly crooked. And of course, you know what I'm like. I could use a trimmer, but I could also not. So I'm just kind of estimating, and I'm really trying to use up some of my older papers because they just sit around. It's the flea market paper pad, and it's old. $22. I don't know when it's from, but it's quite a few years old. It was one of my first ones, actually. So it gives me memories of my first... I bought this for Project Life, not for scrapbooking. So it brings back the memories. I'm sticking with...
Check that out. 204%.
What?
300% for OBS CPU usage.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Well, you know that 200% is more than 100%.
Yeah. How many percent do we have to play with?
100. That's how percentage works.
But how does it work? Like how...
That's saying that it's going over what it should
Stop
be doing.
shaking the table!
Yeah, teaching needs oiling. Yes, it does.
Alright. I'm doing just a hint of this black and white because it is... I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but black and white stripes, when they're skinny stripes like this, seem to make my eyes go a bit...
Seems to be holding steady now.
Well, don't just...
I quit a few things.
Stay close by.
Yeah.
Because I think it knows when you go away and it misses you. Alright, I think it's all good. I think. Let me know. Ugh, I hope it's good. Alright, so this is my background paper. And I think I'm going to leave it there. Just going to pop these lovelies to the side. So if you're joining in at home, and if you're scrapping at home, I challenge you on your next project, if you've already started one, it's okay, on your next page that you make or project that you make, dig out one of your oldest paper pads and see, even if you can just use a couple, like 2 papers, and not have them showing much. If you really don't like them, try and use, oh, I have a hair. Oh, I have another hair. Sorry, I'm molting at the moment as well. Same as the bunnies. Let me know if, yes, if you, sorry, I completely lost track of what I was talking about then. If you're playing along and you can use an older paper pad in your project. So don't forget, if you make any projects tonight during the stream, share them on either Scrapaholics Anonymous or my Facebook group or Instagram, and use the hashtag Inkie Quill Scrapstream, and I'll have a look at them after the stream's all done. I said before, but we were having some issues. I'm only going to go till midnight tonight, my time, which is 3 hours, just because I had a big weekend. I had Scrappy Girlfriend stay over last night, and I saw hiiiii swap yesterday, and we had a full-on day of class. I'll talk about her after I finish this page, but we made some pretty things, so I'll show you those. And she knew who I was. I did die a little bit inside when she said that, so I'll talk about that once we've finished, but just let me know that we're all good. Michelle, yes, I've had no more problems. You're a genius for fixing this, because I was silly and didn't know how to do it. So thanks to Michelle, we're saving a lot of inky time in fussing around with the ATG to make it work again, and it's also saving me a lot of editing, Michelle, because I don't have to cut out the large chunks where I'm like blah at the ATG and trying to fix it. So just gonna get a doily. Let's see, thinking, so this is a 5-inch one. Let me see what the 6-inch one is like. No, thank you, but I will have a little pack of mini Oreos. Alrighty. No, I didn't get a chance to ask her about the hiiiii Shine. I was too nervous, and she was very busy. It was a very busy day. It was, oh, there's fluff in there. Thanks, Bub.
Sorry.
These are amazing. These are incredible. If the video is slightly delayed, you might be behind in the stream. Click live, Aaron says, in the bottom right. Is it where the... So the timeline bar that goes across the bottom of the video, not here, it'll be down here. There should be some time bar. Make sure you click live so that you're right at the end as well. Mini Oreos, amazing. I don't like the big ones, I only like the mini ones. Figure that out. Alright, so if you're playing along making something at home, pull out a really old paper pad from your stash and see how many of the pages, because if you mix, I haven't with this one, but even if you mix some older neutral papers like wood grains and stripes and polka dots, if you mix those with newer floral patterns perhaps, or you know, those beautiful bright beachy themed ones, or something that's a bit more modern, you can use up your old papers and don't have them just sitting there. So that's my tip for today. I'm not sure if I should do something in the background here. I think I might. Alrighty. So, yes, the thin ones are totally, the mini Oreos are way better. I don't know what it is. Oh, are there mini thin ones? Let's see. So if you've got a question as well, pop it in capitals so that I can catch it. But if you're just chatting, just pop it in lowercase. It just helps me see the questions, because I've got a ring light here, and I've got new globes in my lights. They're a little brighter and a little whiter, like more natural light.
All bright white.
I say while I'm like so pasty white under them right now. I think I'm going to do a swish swish of watercolor. Perhaps this thing. Alright, I might just do it on here actually. So, a Christmas embellishment video. Ooh, I can try. There's my other paintbrush. I can give that a go. Am I a fan of inking my edges? I don't usually ink my edges. Oh, that's pretty. That is lovely. Just gives it a little bit of something in the background. I just need a tiny bit more, so I'm just using a mini mermaid marker, and I'm just smushing some of that out, grabbing some water. Oh, we're getting a bit darker now. Alright, can I flick with this big brush? No, I knew that wasn't ever going to work. Don't you love it when you try something and you're like, I don't think this is going to work either. Let's see. Oh, a little bit. Oh, okay, it's working now. Definitely working now. And I have got mermaid marker on the laptop. Doop doop. Alrighty. So, oh, and it doesn't like to come off. Baby wipe! Slight baby wipe emergency. Alright, questions. If I could design my own crafty product, what would I do? What would you guys want me to do? You know I'm a sucker for embellishments. I'm always happy with some embellishmenting. Probably embellishments. I would say some sort of embellishment. Hi Beck. No, I haven't thought about sanding the edges of my photos. I don't know how it would go with the selfie photos. Has anyone tried that? How's the quality? Because the paper does seem quite thin. Just having some more Oreos. This is a new craft mat from my friend Evie, and it's one of the hiiiii Swap Make Pretty Stuff ones. Alrighty, so this needs to dry. So give me 30 seconds. I'm going to mute myself and blast this, but let me know in the chat if I could invent one product, what would it be? Just going to mute. Where's the mouse? Lost the mouse. There's the mouse. Alright, I'm just going to dry this. I lost the mouse again. Oh, alrighty. So, it's a lot of tiny words. Oh, yeah. Well, I will admit, I am looking into things. So, you may see tiny words at some point. Ooh. 10 selfie photos full of cat collages is too much. Never. Never too much. Never ever. Alrighty, so speaking of designing, if you're one of my Patreon peeps, the printables will hopefully be coming out tomorrow. I have to finish them, print them, record the reveal, and record a process video. So we shall see how we go. I've done a lot of them, but I've just got a few things to finish off. So I might even get to those this evening. Because it is kind of like every month I kind of feel like I'm making a mini collection, I guess. Over there. And there's lots, oh boy, there are lots of tiny word strips for this month. So get ready for that. Alrighty, just doing my doodly border now. Why? Because I thought of it. And I thought before I stick all the things on, let's give it a go. So if anyone is joining in the stream now, I'm only going for 3 hours tonight until midnight. So it's another 2.5 hours because I had a big weekend and I'm a little bit tired. My friend Evie also sent me these. So I'm going to use, that We Are Family could be good. I haven't actually looked through it, so I might look through the whole thing first. And, I know I don't like butterflies, but that's cute. I think I just find it hard to work with butterflies that look like butterflies. Do you know what I mean? This doesn't look like a butterfly. Well, it looks like a butterfly, but it's solid colored. It's not realistic colored. I find it really hard to work with realistic colored butterflies. Let me know in your chat, look at those labels. What do you, like, what's a motif or a motif or a symbol or something in scrapbooking that you struggle with? So butterflies, cacti, you know that, zebras and random animals, sloths and like the unicorn mermaid thing I struggle with as well. That's not to say that they're not, like, they're bad. I just really struggle with where to put them. And then I look at someone's, like, I look at Amy Tan's stuff and they work with, and I don't know how she makes, like, donuts and things work. They just do. And I look at it, I'm like, why can't I do that? But let me know, yes, what you can do. There's one more. So this is the second last live stream. Most time consuming thing that you do in your process. Do you mean in, like, just making one page, or do you mean the whole, like, making a process video process? If just in a page, I find the most time consuming process probably the background, because if I do mixed media, I have to do a lot of drying and layers and patience and all of that. But if it's the whole process, actually no, photo printing. Let's be real, photo printing is my most long process. But if the photos are printed, it'd be backgrounds. And if we're then talking about the whole process, I would say editing. Editing takes a long time. A lot of people are having trouble with animals. Yes, flamingos. I do struggle quite a lot with flamingos. Pretzels. Gemma, you're a genius for doing that. I love pretzels. There's only one shop on the Central Coast that sells them that I know of. I may have to save up some pretzel embellishments and go there. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, there's some beautiful pieces in here. Okay. I'm just going to start sticking and plonking. Oh. Oh, they're pretty. Are they? Oh, they've been cut different. They don't have the arrow bit. Strange. Oh, these are pretty. Look at those. Right. Llamas. Llamas are tricky as well. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of nice things in this one. Oh, okay. Okay. I can't use all the stickers. Oh, we might put thankful heart. We might put it up here so that we can see it. And I've done it a bit wonky, but you know, that happens sometimes. I want to put a little bit of, because I've got that gold up here, I need a little bit of gold elsewhere. This is the Jen Hadfield sticker book. These, by the way, in Australia in scrapbook shops are $30. So I was very, very grateful when my friend Evie sent me this one. What about You Are My Home? I'm going to stick that down here. Whoops. So a lot of people ask me how to start with mixed media if they haven't done mixed media before, and honestly an easy way to start is by just doing some sort of big painty brush strokes in the background. So either watercolor, or if you've got any markers, even Tombow markers, Crayola markers, scribble them on something plastic, grab a wet paintbrush and you can use it like that. You do the same just with paint, but it's a really easy peasy technique to get you started, sorry, get you started and kind of make, because mixed media can be layers and layers and layers and layers of things, but it can also just be a one thing if you'd like it to be. Alright, let's see. I'm kind of going to do the diagonal thing that I usually do, and then do like a triangle and do my title down here. I need a couple of other little bits. What about, and I know these are planner stickers, but you can, well, maybe not the teeth. I don't know how I'm going to use about 15 teeth. I'll come up with a way. Maybe on a teething layout of Archie. Hello to all of the people that are joining in with the stream. Just a heads up, I'm going to be going for 2.5 more hours. So I'm only going to do 3 hours this time because I'm a wee little bit sleepy today. I had a big weekend. Alrighty, so I feel like this needs maybe a little butterfly. Oh, that's a bit pretty. I'm going to put a clock because he's sleeping and it's kind of like time to sleep. Alrighty. What takes the most process time when I'm actively working? It would be the background, I would say. Yes, I would say the background. The paper layers I can pop together quite quickly. The embellishing, as you can see, I kind of just slap a lot of things together, plonk them on my page, but it's the background that takes a little bit more time with drying and things. Alright, do you want to hear about the hiiiii class? So yesterday I did, hiiiii Swap came to Australia and she did a class at my local scrapbook shop, which was amazing because she only stopped in 2 places in Australia. One was Brisbane, where I was for the expo 2 weeks ago, and the other was my local shop, which was very handy. And I had a scrappy girlfriend come down the night before, and then I had 3 of my friends stay the night after hiiiii. Hang on, suspense. I'm just going to get letter stickers and I'll be back. Alright, back to it. So then we did the class. It went from 9 to 5, and it was jam packed. I met a couple of inklets, which was very exciting, that I hadn't met before. And then I went to meet Heidi, and she was leaving, the class finished at 5, and she had to be in the car going at 5 because she was driving to Sydney, which is, at that time of day, the airport's like close to 2 hours away, or an hour and 3/4, an hour and a half, if you're lucky. So she was driving to Sydney to the airport to fly to Brisbane because she was teaching today in Brisbane. And then, spoiler alert, she missed her flight. I saw her on Instagram this morning. So they caught a flight this morning. And yeah, so I went to meet Heidi, and I walked up to her and I said, "Oh, so nice to meet you." I didn't say my name or anything. And she said, "It's so nice to meet you in real person. I've been stalking your Instagram." And I just died a little bit inside. So that was exciting and slightly ridiculous. By the way, I'm calling this the Lucky Ones because I can. And so, yeah, so Heidi said that to me, and I got a photo of her, which is on my good camera. So I haven't posted on Instagram for a couple of days because I've been very busy. But once I get the photo off the camera, I'll pop it on Instagram. But yes, I got a little picture with her, and then we went back to work. We did 3 classes. We did one. The first one was making this little book and using like the foil and minking and doing all the things, and ooh, so that was pretty. And then the middle class was a double-page scrapbook layout taught by Kim Jeffers. And then this last one was probably my favourite. And I wish there was more time to do this because it was a little rushed at the end. But we made a mini journal thing. So it was really good fun. I think out of everyone, she's been my favourite to meet. She told a beautiful story about the importance of telling stories, and she got emotional, and it was really sweet. So definitely recommend. If I didn't ask her about the song or Heidi Shine or anything because I literally had like 30 seconds to 1 minute with her, so I didn't really get to chat to her much at all. And I didn't ask her about Heidi Shine. But if you can see, I got this from a Project Life, got a little autograph there. And if you can meet her, if she comes near you, can't recommend it enough. She's very lovely. Alright, I'm going to stick this little one on. Paula, I don't feel like I am. I don't. I'm just scrapbooking in my lounge room because I'm super cool. Not. Alright, I'm going to put a little heart here, and then I'll put a little bit of journaling. I think I'm going to put my journaling on some white card just so that I can fit it in. KK, would I ever visit London? Yes, definitely. One day, hopefully. Alrighty, I'm going to do some journaling. Let's see. Alright, you know I can't talk and journal, so give me a moment. Alrighty. So, let's see. I'm going to... Oh, made those a bit wonky, didn't I? Whoopsies. It's alright. These scissors have a gluey patch right in the middle of them. And far out Brussels sprout, it's annoying. It's really annoying. Does anyone of my vintage remember the books that were called Far Out Brussels Sprout, Unreal Banana Peel? Aaron,
Yeah.
do you remember those books? Far Out Brussels Sprout, Unreal Banana Peel. They were joke books. Do you remember those? Oh, does any? I think they're Australian. I'm pretty sure they're Australian. Is Far Out Brussels Sprout Australian, or is it an everyday phrase? There were these joke books that were like the most popular books of my primary school library, and they had the stupidest jokes in them, but I found them hilarious. Oh, okay, good. There's people that remember. There are people that remember those books. Were they Aussie or were they not Aussie? I feel like they might have been Aussie because they kind of had silly jokes in them. What were the other ones called? All Right Vegemite. That's, yeah, they have to be Australian. That was the other one, All Right Vegemite. Anyway, there was actually a waiting list in our school library to borrow those because they were so popular. Were they Paul Jennings? They were like, some of the jokes were like rude about like boogers and poo and farts and all those fun things that children find hilarious. Oh, geez, that scared me. So the bunnies, let her rip potato chip, roll over pavlova. Yes, the bunnies have been segregated while I had a scrappy sleepover last night, and they've just been let loose. They were put into the laundry, which they weren't the biggest fans of, and I can't blame them there. But they've been let out and they're running around, and you would think that there were moose in my dining room. They are so loud and literally galloping around the dining room like they've been let out of years of imprisonment. So if you hear any thumps, it's just the very excited buns. Alright, almost finished this. I'm really excited that I have finished a layout before the first hour is done. We're going to whip through these tonight, hopefully. June factor. Alright, I may have to look up and gift these beauties of literature to Archie when he's old and immature enough to appreciate the jokes that were in them. Alright, because I've got this big chunk of white down here, I've got this white hut up here, I need something else white. I feel like if I do a star, it's too much. There's lots of hearts. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, we'll still know. Yes, did get a good night's sleep. We went to bed at a reasonable hour, which was good. But it was just the day. It was so jam-packed with information. And I think because I can't sit under fluoro lights anymore. I can't. My eyes have gotten used to not dealing with fluoro lights. With teaching, I was under fluoros all day, and so it didn't really bother me. But yeah, I just really struggled with the lighting yesterday. My hiiiii shine is so disgustingly gluggy. It's spilled at some point. Good morning, Wendy. Alright. Let me know in the comments, peeps, while I'm about to do some hiiiii shining. What time is it where you are? For me, it is 9:47 p.m. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check your hiiiii shine and eat your Oreos. Check your hiiiii shine. Now we have to wait. Alrighty. I'm being impatient today. Now a bit of hiiiii shine here. Oh, it's on my face. It's okay with the selfie, you can just wipe hiiiii shine off, which is very good. Picturemate, you can't. If you print on the Epson Picturemate, learnt that one. It's very difficult to wipe off once it's on there. Alrighty. So we've got a lot of PMs, a lot of AMs. Oh, there's quite a few American peeps in here too. Because you must be the AM area, I'm thinking. Oh, that is a beautiful looking name. The person who, it's 1348 in Sweden. Ludmilla. That is a beautiful name. I love looking at all of your names too. Not in a creepy way, but I really love names. Even though I'm bad at remembering them, I love names. Alright, I think, did I take this photo? I did. I'm like, oh, just pretend to be asleep, Adele. And took a selfie of Archie and I. As you do. Alrighty, here is the first layout, and I'm sorry I haven't done the Patreon post with all of the pictures from all of the streams, but I will, and I'll make it public so that everyone can see it. So there it is, layout number 1. Alright, layout number 2. Alien baby. That was when his head was really giant compared to the rest of his body. So this next one is a birth announcement of some of our friends with their little baby Monica. So for this one, I think I dug out the Fifth and Frolic paper pad as well. So, Amy, it's only another 2 hours and 10 minutes. You can do it. Oh, that would be pretty paper. I'm not even going to look at the other ones because that's the trick. You just need to grab something and go with it. If you keep looking through I am going to look for other papers to back it, but that's going to be my background. But if you keep looking through papers forever and ever, then you will be there forever and ever. Yes, it is, Laura. They're the ones that we went to Tasmania with. Alright, so let's see. I feel like I need a whitish one. You know what? I'm going to steal the wood grain from this one. So I just feel like I need something white to kind of, yeah, there we go. And don't spend too much time on perfect shades because you'll never find the perfect shade of pinks. I think is something that I see a lot of people struggle with when I do when I watch other people's YouTube videos. Pink, matching up shades of pink. In my mind, if it looks pink and pretty together, then you've been successful in picking papers. Obviously I probably with this personally wouldn't put actually no, I could easily put that bubblegum pink with it and make it work. It's all about making sure that there's some kind of neutral papers in it as well. So I'm just going to grab some grid paper to put behind this. Oh, look at the pretty tissue paper that I can use. Yes. Alrighty, so I'm not going to do any mixed media on this one. Let's see, what's the time? 9:52. I'm going to see how quickly I can get this one done. So let me know what you have been up to this weekend. What have you been up to? Oh, got my cup of tea. Is it cool enough yet? Yep, perfect temperature. Really hope you can't hear me slurping my tea. The Blues are New South Wales, right? Is that right? I'm pretty sure it is. Even though I'm wearing maroon, I'm not going for Queensland. I'm pretty sure the Blues are New South Wales. That's how little... So tonight, for non-Australians, it's State of Origin, which is like the rugby league epic enemy match between New South Wales and Queensland, and all the best players get in a team. Is that right? And they play ball with each other and try and get tries and things. There's 3 matches. Is this the last one? I know there's been one. Is this the second one? I don't know. Carmel, congratulations on your dad's 80th birthday. That's exciting. Okay, what's everyone up to? Did they win the whole thing, or did they win part of the thing? Like, is it the 3rd game yet?
It's funny, Jack was just talking about that. We won the first one, so because we won the second one, it's best 2 out of 3.
Oh, so we did win. So it's only the second one, but we've won.
Yeah, well, that means they can't win.
Go New South Wales, you won, apparently. Oh, Kate, how was your Brisbane class? I did... My favourite one was making this book. Did you make this book? Alrighty. Oh, I realised my nan's birthday. I knew the date, but I had no idea what date it was last week. I'm so lost at the moment with dates. But it's actually this Tuesday is Nan's birthday. So hopefully she'll be well enough and we can go out for lunch or something. Have I ever used the Cosmic Shimmer Gliding Polishes? No. They sound magical. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do a big bit. Quite like that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Yes. Oh, nice. I love the cinch book too, Kate. It was, and her message behind it was really nice as well. Celebrated Midsummer. Oh, is that where you wear the floral crowns? I think I've seen photos of that before. Happy birthday, Sarah, for next week. All right. When is there too much tissue paper? Never. There's never such thing as too much tissue paper. Yes, this floral tissue paper is lucky that it's actually getting used. Tanya, we were very, I don't think we were a favourite table in the hiiiii class, because the first giveaway, she did a couple of giveaways throughout the day, and the first giveaway there was 5 packs, I think, and it was the shared supplies from the first class. So it was stamps, texture paste, a glue pen, hiiiii shines, those types of paintbrush, really beautiful paintbrush actually. And the first name that we put all like raffle tickets in a bag, and the first name she pulled out was me. So I got a little giveaway prize, which was exciting. And then the next night, so I went there with 3 other friends, and then we met 2 other friends that we didn't know were going as well. So we sat on a table of 6. The first name called out was my name. Second name called out was my friend across from me. Third name called out was my friend next to her. This is in a room of like 30, 40, I think about 40 people. So everyone's looking at us like, oh, this is rigged. They're all sitting together. And I watched her. She was shaking that bag and they were all mixed up. And then the other two names weren't us. And then the next prize draw was for one of her Storyline albums. And my friend next to me got that one. And then at the end, she gave away some mink machines. And our other friend on the table won the mink. So I don't believe we were too popular. We were getting a few looks from other people there. But it's just the luck of the draw. We were very lucky. I watched it. It wasn't rigged. But I did get some beautiful stamps. I might use those at some point tonight as well. Ooh, I like that. A bit of a ruffly, scruffly look. I like that a lot. I feel like we need a doily. So did I, Kate. It was really, it made me want to journal. Alrighty, so I think I'm just going to go with it. I might stick it to here first. Love a good tissue paper ruffle. Alrighty, so Wendy, it's all about just limiting your supplies. So for this, I'm limiting myself basically to one paper pad, and then I borrowed one piece from another one, and then I just use very neutral, like polka dots and graph paper are very neutral layering pieces, and it's just about trying to push through the perfection. Ooh, that sounds catchy. I should do a class called Push Through the Perfection. Ooh, that's an idea for a mini class. Yes, because I feel like, and I'm guilty of it as well. Ooh, bottom, top, maybe top. We're committing with top. So it's just like that. You've just got to kind of act like you're not rushing, but not dilly-dallying. Alright. Effin wants to know, what game is Aaron playing? What are you playing, Aaron? Fortnite? Oh, he's watching someone play Fortnite. Alrighty, so yes, we were definitely Gemma on the lucky table, I think. Alrighty, so push through the perfection. Leave it with me. I've still got to finish my junk journal class. And then I've got some other things I'm working on too. I think it should be at the top. And trim off the excess bit before I forget, because let's be honest, that's very likely. Oh, that was very Haggerty chopping. Oh goodness. All right. And then I'm going to limit myself to my embellishments. I'm going to grab my Jen Hadfield book. I might actually do my title first, because I think I'm going to put Welcome Baby Monica. And I think for this I'm going to need my alphabets. Alrighty, I'm running out of room already, and we're only up to layout 2. Alrighty. Aw, Anne-Marie, I'm glad. You just got to make it work. Where are my other thickers? Ah. I rearranged some of my shelves the other week and I'm still not not used to them. I want to use these, and let's go with those. So it's just picking 2 things that work. Yes, Fortnite's a bit too grown up and violent for the little ones. I think I'm going to put grey welcome. Let's just check that I'm pretty sure I have all the letters. Yeah, I think I've only done one title in these. Alrighty. Wow. Alright. I'm going to actually start from the E, I think. And they're slightly... Jenny, do you know this baby Monica? Do you know Kara's baby Monica? Because that is a very small world. Alrighty. Welcome. Let's see if I can spell welcome correctly. Because at 10 p.m. at night, my spelling, which, let's be honest, really isn't the best at any time. And yes, I realise I was a teacher, but spelling, luckily kindergartens, I've got my basic sight words down pat. No, I'm alright. I get confused if I think about the word too many times. Like words like, I always get lose, loose, chose and choose wrong. And receive, I always get receive wrong. Oh, and look, I've just jinxed myself and I forgot the L in welcome. And now I'm peeling up the paper. We're just going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Alrighty. Hi from Malaysia. Oh, hello. What time is it in Malaysia? Right now. Alright, we're going to cover up that ripped paper. And we're just going to try and slam down that E. Oh, we're a little bit wiggly there, but that's okay. Alrighty, so welcome. Now, this is the trouble I hate alphabets that have lower and uppercase letters. It does annoy me because I never go, do I go all capitals, do I go all lowercase, or do I grammatically do, right? Jenny, that is a very small world. That is a very, very small world. I went to school with Kara and I've grown up with her. That is crazy. There's so, Aaron.
So?
I'm doing he's got his headphones in. He's not ignoring me that bad. He's got double headphones in, listening to two things at once. I'm doing a birth announcement layout of baby Monica.
Oh.
And Kara's second cousin is in the stream.
What?
Yeah. Oh, it's a very small world out there.
That is hectic.
Alrighty.
What was Amy Lane asking if I look up for my Facebook page?
Oh, she might have written something on Facebook, maybe?
It's not showing up. Oh.
Alright. Do I put baby Monica as one? No, I think I'll go like that. Alrighty. So, yes, again, hot, hikey, I'm so sorry. Every time I need to write my regular inklets that show me all the support on these streams, I need to write your names on a page in my diary with pronunciations, because I really do apologise. I'm just shocking. Yeah, I spend a lot of time just saying Aaron over and over again. Alrighty. Oh, that A is a lot bigger. Oh, okay. We're just going to go with it. Welcome, baby. Happy birthday, Kelly. Alrighty. Oh, lots of comments coming in quickly there. I'm sorry about the name. Alright, so I'm going to put the A, C. Does anyone else struggle with these cursive alphabets that are a little bit like, not wonky, but different sizes? I struggle with them. Oh, I'm sorry, Onyx Raven Co, for enabling you to get all the things. Oh, nice. Yeah, Amy commented on Facebook. Bub? He can't hear me. This sticker sheet not have any O's. It has lowercase O's. Capital O's are up there. They're split. And N's are there. It's a very strange sticker sheet. It's so that they've been able to squeeze in as many letters as possible. These are, yep, they're Doodlebug, and they're called Abigail. Alrighty, so there we go. There's that. That took a little longer than I expected. I'm going to do a doodly border, and then I'm going to get sticker booking. Okay, so sticker here. Not sticker. What am I talking about? Doodly line here. We're going good. I started this layout. I picked some papers beforehand, but I'm going to say I started it at 9:52. It's 10:09. I reckon we can be finished in 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to do, this is calling for pretty little delicate butterflies. So I'm doing that same diag. I always do a triangle type thing. It just seems to work. Let's do a bit of a fancy leaf. Oh, I broke it. Let's make the fancy leaf not look too broken. And I need another something for there. Is it just me, or is that a very strange looking bird? I'll show you up close in a moment. What about this sweet little, there we go. That bird kind of looks like it's looking up at baby Monica. I'm going to use some very neutral, wow, maybe a bit too neutral hearts. I'm going to put blessed. It's all about quick stickering here. And as you can see, I'm literally basically scrap lifting my last layout and just doing it again. How do you do the highlight thing? You just put the @ sign and then my name, or Aaron's name, or someone else's name. All the names. Alright, I'm going to do congrats. Oh, or am I? Yeah, let's just plonk it there. I'm going to put my heart is full. There's a little thingy there. And then, hi peeps that are just joining in the stream now. I'm going for another just under 2 hours, so let's see, let's do like gold. Okay, I guess we're going there. It stuck down before I wanted it to, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it. Another one there. I feel like butterflies are cute and like little girly, you know what I mean? They suit little girl pages. Sorry, I hope I'm not causing too much of a shadow there. I think I'm going to do a doodly border around those hearts because they're a little bit harder to see. Oh no, I dropped it and it's upside down on the layout. Lucky. Saved it. And put a little one up here. And let's put family time. Oh, not all of them. Calm down, Mr. Sticker Sheet. I'm going to slide that in and try not to cover up what's behind it. There we go. And I think that's almost done. I'm just going to do a little bit of doodling. And hi people that are joining in the stream. This is my second little layout for this evening. I'm catching up on some of last year's layouts that I thought were made, but they weren't. I thought I was quite gutted actually because I opened up my album from July, August last year and I thought it was all finished. No, this is the Jen Hadfield sticker book thingamajiggy. Alright, I'm just going to do, it needs a little bit of typewritten words. Might do I heart this, which apparently I do a lot because I think every time I use this stamp it's already on it. But that must be because I heart a lot of things. Alright, so there's that one. What else have we got? I need something like, it's a travel themed one. Maybe Picture Perfect. So I also try to mix up my fonts when I'm doing roller stamp words, because I like to have not all capitals or not all typewritten. Alright, a little bit of gold mini hearts and some Hardy Shine, and I think we will be right. I've got so many things in here. Don't want to lose this. I might actually clip it. There we go. I won't lose it now. Alright, a couple of little hearts. Come on, Mr. Glue. And I'm just kind of putting them in empty-ish spots just to trickle them down the page. Whoopsies. There's another one. I've got some very little ones. I think these tiny ones were with my Fiskars handheld punch, and it does some gorgeous tiny ones. Alright, so there's that. And then check your Hardy Shine. Check your Hardy Shine. Alright. A little bit up here. And a little bit over here. Just a little bit, just a little. And then a little bit down bottom. Alrighty, and I don't really need to do any journaling here. I want the focus to be on the photo. So there is the next layout. This welcome is very wonky, but we're going with that look. That's the look we were going for, peeps, of course. Alright, we'll give you a bit of a close-up look. See if it focuses. I'm going to focus, Mr. Camera. No. Well, I think that's the best we'll do. So just a pretty little page and done. So that's 2 layouts. That layout took me 25 minutes with a bit of chatting and quite a lot of fighting with the letter stickers. So there's my first 2 pages, and basically they're a scrap lift of each other. So photo 2/3 of the way up on the side, cluster, cluster, title, cluster. Well, this one doesn't, but so yeah, I hope you liked those 2 ones. Now I think I might do, let's do a project life page just to change things up slightly. Alright, let's do this one. I'm just going to, I'm getting claustrophobic with all the things on my desk. Alright, just going to pack away some of these papers. And put away my alphas. And by pack away, I just mean shove them on the floor behind me. Alright, that's making me feel a bit better. Because I just, let me know, do you clean up your stuff as you make, or do you just go and go and go and go? Let me know what you do. Oh, hey Evie, thank you. I used your sticker book that you sent me, and it's beautiful. It's, oh, heavenly. Alrighty, so I need 4 cards. I'm just going to grab a chunk of Project Life cards from my stash. Alright, so this is when some friends and I went to the State Art Gallery in New South Wales, the Art Gallery of New South Wales in Sydney, and we went to the Archibald Prize, which is a very famous portraiture exhibition. So I'm literally just picking whatever takes my fancy. Now this one is a bit tricky because I've got a ticket that I want to include, and I kind of have to make sure that they go together. Whoopsies. Or do I just use one piece of paper? No, that's too pretty to, I've been hoarding this card forever. But yes, let me know, do you clean up as you go, or are you someone who waits until the end? Oh, I could do that and that could work. Let's go with it. Let's jump in. I just have to clean up as I go. I didn't actually talk to hiiiii Shine about the colour swap. I didn't talk to hiiiii Swap about the colour shine. The day was very, very rushed, and so there wasn't really an opportunity for me to ask her about it. But yes, so sorry about that. I can't give you guys the inside scoop on hiiiii Shine. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm just going to hit up this sticker book again, see what I can find. This heart will work. And I think I need a word. Let's put better together, because this is with my friend Lizzie, and I don't get to see her as often as I used to because she lives in Sydney, and it's a little hard with, of course, travelling with Archie, and she works as a teacher, so it's hard to catch up during the week. Doodle border, and I'm calling that one done. Boom. Clean up, what's that? Oh, and it's slightly too wide. I'm just going to trim it off again. Alright, so now, oh, it's too tall, so we're going to give it a trim again. The trick to quick scrapping, I get asked a lot, is just limiting your supplies and having your most used products at hand's reach, so you don't actually have to go searching for them. I can't recommend that enough. I'm actually going to change this one card. I feel like it's a bit too pink. And instead, I'm going to go with that one, which is red, so it kind of goes with my scarf a little bit more. Alright, stick this one down. How many people are scrapping along or doing something creative at home? Let me know. Alright, I'm going to just do a little bit of journaling around here. Alright, and then this one I feel just needs a little something. Alright, so there's people scrapping along. Ooh, making a 9x12 page, 12x12s, second out of 6 layouts. Lying in bed, watching in bed. I wish I could be lying in bed watching, lying in bed watching myself. No, lying in bed right now and scrapping. Baking a cake. Ooh, what type of cake is it? Oh, speaking of cake, Aaron, guess what?
What?
You've got Nat's cheesecake still.
Yeah, I just had it.
Ah, cool.
I had some when we made tea.
Ah, our friend made a really yummy cheesecake, and brought it last night, and I don't eat dessert, so Aaron got all the leftovers. Trying to start a page in junk journal. That's exciting. Watching, organising entire craft room, all the things. Everyone's very busy. Alright, I think. And then, I don't know why, but these heart stickers out of these American Craft sticker books, I struggle to leave them without a doodly border. I don't know if it's because I can kind of tell that the paper is a bit, it's not the best quality sticker paper, but they just bug me without a doodly border. Alright, 2 cards down. Now with this one, I've got to make sure it lines up, which is going to be interesting, and let's see how that goes. I'm going to put this one up as high as it can be. And then, oh, I'm seriously molting hair everywhere. I think the bunnies and I have synced up with molting because they're molting and I'm molting, and there's just hair everywhere. Alright, we're lining that up as best we can. That's good enough for me. This needs a something here. Let's do a love butterfly. Oh, and I've got to poke out all those bits. Does anyone else hate bits that you, like alphas that don't... Oh, now I've got them all stuck to me. Now they're stuck to my page. Oh, they're everywhere. Now they're just going to be stuck on the floor, and I will vacuum tomorrow. That's future Adele to worry about. Does anyone else hate alphas where the letters are really difficult? This is actually pretty easy, but the letters are difficult to get like the centers out of. Carrot cake. Happy birthday for Thursday, Julia. Let's see. Alrighty. I'm going to put that one there. And then what to write? See, this one I've already journaled about in my traveller's notebook. It was my first Archie free night, so I just wrote that down. Alright, this one I feel like it needs something here. What is this? The bird has no face. The bird has no beak whatsoever. No eyes. It's literally missing half of the front of its head. Poor little bird. I'm just going to put that over my friend's phone because it's kind of annoying me because my eye just goes straight to it. And then let's put this one that says happy day. 50-page digital album. Whoa, that's amazing, Lisa. What is the digital album about? Alright. These black ones are quite difficult to read, actually. I'm going to put I love my people, but I'm going to cut it skinnier. Okay. So I'm just going to try and chuck out my rubbish as I go. Try. And do a little doodly border around there. And this one, this is just me next to a pretty tree. And I don't know what to put on it. Let's see. I'm going to use this. It's like a tree border, and I know it's green, but it works because the photo is green. And I'm going to put a green sticker because it's alright because it's green. and let's put a little leafy frond. Definitely not weird scrapping about a tattoo. There we go. Do I always make 2 layouts when you add a page protector into the Project Life album, like the 9x12 or 6x12 ones? Because I made one and I'm going to, if you don't know if you're going to add both sides, what if on the other side you did like a summary of your favourite movies and TV shows right now? So you could just get the screenshots off Google and you can just do like a little summary of what I'm watching or what I'm reading now, because I've had weeks like that. I do back and front, and that's why I now put my photos all in first before I start making, because I know which photos I want to make into layouts and which just go into my page, my pocket pages. So yeah, maybe do like a snapshot of now, or you could do monthly highlights, or like a bucket list that you want to do. Try that. I hope that helps. Okay, just going to do, and then I think this needs a label, and there's that whole page of labels. Do this one. I'm going to put go, and I'm calling this page done. Yeah, I'm calling it done. So that's another Project Life page in the album, and I know it was quick, but it means that I'm one step to having them finished. So there's that one. I'm just going to have a look at my album and see if I feel like Project Life or a layout, or if I want to move on to something messy. So I think I'm actually going to change it up a little bit. Thanks, Emma. I do feel like I'm on a bit of a roll. I've got an hour and a half to go until bed buys. Gosh, I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm getting through it. I've got my new watercolor pad here from my friend, and I need to draw some little travel themed icons for Patreon for this month's collage sheet collection. That is hopefully coming out tomorrow, if Archie behaves himself in the morning and gives Mummy a lot of hours of finishing up things. So I was thinking of some little like watercolored icons that are usable, so not flamingos and not pineapples, but I want to do like a little globe and a little suitcase and a little aeroplane and things like that. So what I'm asking for now is give me any ideas that you would like to see in what are your favorite things to use when you do travel pages? What are your favorite icons to use? I'm going to write down some ideas and then start some doodling. I don't think I've doodled on camera before. That sounds different than what it should be. I don't think I have drawn things on camera before, so let me know. So I'm thinking so far like a little globe and some suitcases and maybe, what else did I say before? Plane, maybe a little cruise ship, because I asked on my Patreon page and a lot of people wanted cruise stuff. Phone, compass, car, geotag, Oh, these are some good ideas. Tickets, camera. Oh, they're coming in fast. Oh, shoes, pencil case and traveler's notebook, passport, suitcases, tickets, shoes, aeroplane, suns. Oh, a clock. Caravan, train, oh goodness, so many things, signpost, stamp, ooh, I'm definitely going to do some stamps, wallet, sunnies, all the things. Let's see, palm tree, whoops, beach ball. Oh, a map. I could do like a little map thing. A van, a lost sign. That'd be pretty cool. Tent, fire, like a log, a fire log. I know what that means. Log fire. No bikes with flowers in the basket. Okay, will do. License. Oh, I spelled license wrong. License plate, airmail sign. Ooh, I like that. Keys, hat, postcards, luggage label. All right, we've got some good ideas. It's a good start to get me off. I'm going to have to probably look up some reference picture, like a globe. I don't know how the countries go. If you're in the last stream, we established that I thought, what did I think was a country? New Mexico. I thought New Mexico was a country. Did I? Or I thought New Mexico was in Mexico. And I thought, Aaron,
Yeah, what's up?
do you remember the place that I thought was a country last time in the stream? I don't know what it was, but there was a country that isn't a country that I thought was a country.
City.
A city. Oh, picnic.
I don't remember what it was.
Doodly arrows. Alrighty, that's a good start. So, where is my phone?
Panama?
Could have been Panama. Could have been Panama. Possibly. Alright, I'm going to look up a photo of a globe and see if I can. Now, am I going to do the globe with Australia on it? Yes, because Australia never is on globes. It is. But whenever you see a picture of it.
New Mexico, that's what it was.
New Mexico? It was New Mexico? Yeah, I thought New Mexico was a country. You're welcome, Gemma's husband. Oh, a road. I like that too. Alrighty, let's see. I'm probably not going to be able to get them all done, but let's give it a go. First off, let's try the globe. Now, I think I might just make this really big and then I can shrink it down later. Is this pen permanent? Pigment ink. Is that permanent? Let me know, peeps, before let's do a test. And let's try. Oh, almost got it on there. Yep, we're all good. Alrighty, so I'm going to do a larger globe just because I have, and I think I'm going to make them a bit doodly. Okay, we've got a circle. Oh, we've gone very bright here. It's just because of the whiteness of the paper. Let's see, if I put something, does that make it not as bright? No, it does literally nothing. Alright, so I've got my globe picture as a reference. Australia globe is hard. Australia globe is hard. Let's try. That's a hard picture. Let's try and find one that's a little bit more simplified. because I'm only doing it rough, but still I want to make sure. Well, there's a lot of islands and things around with Australia. That's why these people never put Australia when they're drawing the globe, because it's hard. There's lots of little islands. Alright. Yes, Panama. I thought Panama was near the Philippines because they both started with P. Alright, so if you're just jumping in the stream, oh, should I do? I'm going to actually do this in pencil. I don't usually do pencil things, but it's globes, so I'm not really confident. I'm going to do it very quick, very rough. Oh, there's a bit of a curvaceous, oh, you're a bit of a thick Australia there, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. Then here we have some sort of long thing. We have another long country. I think that could be Indonesia. Then we have another bit there. Then Japan is up here, which I didn't know until only a little while ago. So this is a very loose interpretation. I think there's Korea, Russia, something up there. It's a very loose interpretation of the world, so please don't tell me that your country is missing, because there's a very good chance that it may be, because my globe drawing skills are not fabulous. And look, you can't even see any of that because it's so bright. What if I turn this down? That helps a little bit. Alright, just going to do rough Australia, and I'm going to do doodly lines, and the New Zealand I put up way too far, I think, but that's okay. The fun of doodly lines is that it makes things that are meant to be neat not neat. Not neat at all. Alrighty, we're just going with the flow. Oh, I want to give a shout out to, because they said they'd be watching, my Aussie Chatterbox girls from Patreon. So Beck, Will and Carmen, if you're watching, I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And I think Jessie and Denise are watching too. So if you're all watching, hello. And Evie and Tiffany, if you're watching as well, I know Evie's on here. And Tiffany, if you're watching too, hi! Alright, there's my globe. I'm feeling like I should have a globy quote around it. Let's travel the world together. So generic, so basic, but it works. It works with what I'm doing. Alright, let's put let's travel the hi, oh there's Carmen and Beck. Let's travel the world together. Alright. Illustration number 1. So that I am going to, now the question is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw them all and then get Aaron to scan it into the computer while I do something else, and then I'm going to watercolor it just to make sure I don't stuff it up and that I've got a black and white version if I need it. Because there's every chance that I will stuff it up. Ooh, I have a new rubber. And I know when I say rubber that it's an eraser. We call it a rubber. Okay, so this is a rubber. Tonight I'm going only until midnight, so sorry the table will shake a little bit. I'm only going for another just over an hour because I'm a little bit sleepy after my weekend. I've given up drinking. I don't drink anymore. I've only had one drink since falling pregnant with Archie. I've never been a big drinker, but it was a late night and I've had so much fun socialising that I'm a bit worn out. Alrighty, so let's travel the world together. That's the globe done. So this will either be shrunk down into a like an embellishment piece, or I'll probably also, I really like this, so I think I'm probably going to layer it onto a mixed media background and use it to make a digital project life card as well. So that's the plan for that one. Next up we have a plane. Now I really don't know what a plane looks like, so let's look up plane icon. Oh, okay, we've got some good plane icons. I kind of like this one that has the little pokey out bits. I don't know if it's, you know, a people carrier type plane, but we're going to go with it. Alrighty. Oh, hi Ree, how you going? I saw Josh shaved his hair. It looks fantastic. Congratulations on raising some funds for his little fundraiser. That was very, very good of him. Let's see. Oh, okay. Share the black and white too so you can mint them. That's a good idea. I might do that. Alright, stay tuned, Patreon peeps. You'll get colour version and black and white version. I am going into pencil because A, I'm live on camera, B, it's late and my brain isn't as switched on as it is during the day, and C, I'm live and there's that added pressure of getting it right. Knowing me, I'll make an aeroplane that has like one tiny T-Rex sized wing and then like a giant wing, and it won't fly. So yeah, we're going with that, and I'm making them all big as well. And what I'll do is I'll make it so that they're not overlapping, so that I can really easily crop them, and then when I make the printable for Patreon, I rearrange them and make them different sizes and work it out. Have I showed the bunnies tonight? I haven't showed the bunnies tonight. They're a little grumpy because they got banished into the laundry for just last night, yesterday afternoon and last night, because we had people over. So don't think their camera I think they might run away if I go over to them or thump at me. But next week's stream, which is the last one for June, I will bring them out. It'll be a family affair because Archie will be awake for that one as well, which will be fun. By the way, if you guys like drawing and illustration, Aaron does this is just a husband plug here. Aaron does illustration live streams. He's been doing them twice a week lately. He didn't last week because we had to do some cleaning and organising before people came over, and I had a friend over on Friday night, so that didn't work. But next week he will be streaming on Tuesday nights and Friday nights on Twitch, which is a live streaming app or website, and it's like just like YouTube but live streaming. A lot of people use it for gaming, and so he does illustration over there. So his Twitch account is Inkie Beard. So if you just go to www.twitch.tv, well, that doesn't look right. You can follow along his illustration. I would love another cup of tea. Thanks, Bob. Alright, how's that plane look? Does it look plainy? My cup, yes.
Check out.
That's okay, thank you. Alrighty, so let's see. I'm just going to do doodly border, and we've changed the size of it already. Oh, and I've done the things. Okay, I've already stuffed it up, but that's okay. We can make it work. We can be like, yeah, they were meant to be like that. They were meant to be not connected to the rest of the plane. That's okay. Alright. And I've also got the shakes. I think my blood pressure is a little low today. There we go. So doodly lines are very good when you have shaky hands or low blood pressure. There is my plane. It's a plane. Alright, so that's number 2. I'm going to give that a moment before I rub it out, because knowing my luck, I'll smudge the entire thing. Alright, let's look at a cruise boat, because I've never actually seen a... I think I've seen one in person actually. Okay, so I can do it 2 ways. I can kind of do like a complete side angle of the cruise ship, or like a turning cruise ship. Have a look at some pictures and kind of get a reference point in my head. Alright, I'm just going to try and go for it. I've got a photo of a cruise ship there in some water, and I'm kind of just going to block it and make it a drawing, not a photo. Or not in pen, in pencil. Alright, let's see. So there's kind of a... do the key shape of the boat first. And it kind of curves around. It's the proportion, I think, that I'm going to struggle with here. Alright, and then let's try that. And then we'll do another story of the cruise ship. Yeah, it's this part, like the... so that it actually looks curved. Yes, Eva, this is going to be this month's, or part of this month's Patreon printables. I've got almost an entire sheet of tiny phrases and some brush lettering bits and pieces. That doesn't look right, Adele. No. And then I've still got to make an art print, which I might do after this. I kind of like this as an art print, so we might try and replicate a globe piece. But yes, they should be up tomorrow, unless Archie has... I haven't got a work day, so I've kind of just got to finish it in his good time. We might be watching a lot of the Wiggles tomorrow. Okay, is that looking cruise boaty? Perhaps. Let's... it's this front bit that's very strange. Like... perspective, because things are tilted and curved and things. No, that's too... I might need to walk away from this one for a moment. something happening with the nose of the ship. Okay, we're just going to go with that and walk away with it for a little moment. I'm going to draw it because this is when I do the printables in May. I actually did a behind the scenes video of them, of making of them, and I do so many that don't make it to the month. They get culled and quite often I could use some of them for the next month, or I just don't like the look of them at all and they go in the bin. But I usually expect that kind of 40% of what I do doesn't actually make the final cut because I'm not 100% happy with it, or I don't feel like it matches the rest of the collection, the digital collection. Should we do some windows? Let's do them. Let's just go for them. There's some big windows. There's some big windows. I feel like to make up for that, we need to do some small windows. I could have stuffed it. Now the windows are all wonky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Mate, you know what we're going to do to recover from that? We're going to colour this whole top bit in black. Aren't we, Adele? And we're going to do it sketchy so that no one will know. Oh, turn my phone on silent. And this, my friends, is how you cover up a mistake. Okay. I'm going to do some little windows here. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing because my hand's over the top of it. Okay, so I think this perspective is completely off, but we're just going with it for now. Alright, I'm going to do a couple of extra. I feel like that might be good on a tag, I think. Alright, cruise ship we can tick off. Let's do a compass. And I'm actually going to make the compass huge. Let's do... A compass is usually like on a round thing. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm going to try and inkify it up a little bit. Cool, thank you. Cup of tea. Alright. So
I've edited the vlog, but I need you to watch it.
oh, people who watch our vlog channel, Mr. and Mrs. Rad, Aaron's edited a vlog for tomorrow. Woohoo! I've just got to watch it after I finish the stream. I'm going to actually do a, like, not a semicircle, but just a partial circle. Make it doodly. And then here, I'm going to do a word like adventurous? Adventure. Adventure. I'm just going to go for it. And it worked. Yes. I always worry about words if I'm going to fit them in. My life on paper, I am making some of the printables for this month for Patreon. It's a travel theme, and I'm making some little icons for the collage sheet for this month. Nowhere Nomads. Let's see if the countdown is on. Let's see if I can drink it before it goes cold. Alright, so Now, is it... I see a lot of the time like a cross with north, east, southwest in between the cross, rather than just like a plus. So I think I'm actually going to do a cross because it's kind of cool. There's a lot of like hipster, you know, logos that have, I think there's a barber shop near us that has the cross. And then the ends, I'm just going to do like a feathery bottom. Okay, and then for the letters, do I do them cursive or blocky? I'm spending too much time on this. Let's do blocky. North, east. Let's hope I'm double checking my photo of a compass. South, west. Cool. A little bit off center, but there's my compass. Oh, can I make some labels with these icons? Sure can. I can do that for you. I'll write that down so that I remember. So I'm going to do black and white plus the colour version. So this month you'll get 2 pages of Project Life cards, an art print, a page of tiny word stickers and phrases, a page of collage sheet items in colour, a page of collage sheet items in black and white, and possibly a half page or a page of labels with these icons on them as well. So you get a lot this month. If I can get them all done tomorrow, it may be Tuesday. We'll see how we go. Alrighty. What have I completed this so far in this stream? I've done 2 layouts and 2 Project Life pages. I'll do a review at the end. Alrighty. So, ooh, that makes me happy, Amy. Alright, so we've done a compass. Let's do a geotag because they're pretty easy, she says before she completely stuffs it up. I'm going to do, I might actually do a couple of geotags, and it's giant. It won't be this giant, don't worry. I'm not turning it into crepe paper. I'm not giving you giant embellishments. I might do a heart in the middle of the geotag. But I think I might actually do a couple because I'm going to colour them in different ways. I really want to do a galaxy geoprint, which I think would be pretty cool. I'm just going to go for this one in pen. Ooh, and it's not too wonky. This one I might just do a circle, and then I think I'll do one more. Oh, this is a bit of a skinny one. And this one I think is going to have a star. And I just want to say a huge thank you to all the new people that have joined Patreon this month. I've had quite a lot in the last like two weeks or so. So thank you. If you're a new Patreon person, you're helping me live my dream and design stuff and work from home with little baby Archie. Well, he's not a baby anymore. He's a toddler. He's grown up so much. But yes, a huge thank you. And to my old OG, my original patrons as well, big thank you to you for sticking around as well. Next up, I want to do a stamp because I freaking love stamps. I love them. I was an avid stamp collector when I was a child, and so I really do love stamps. Now, the question is, how do I do just like that? I think it's just like that. Alright, I'm just going to go for this in pen because I feel like I'm never going to be able to replicate it in pencil anyway. And remember, these are going to get shrunk down so it won't be this big. And then you double doodle it so that the bits that look wonky don't look as wonky, and the bits that you did too skinny can be plumped up a little bit. Alright, apparently I can't talk and draw fake stamp lines at the same time. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I might actually just draw the stamp outline, and then I can put some of these images onto the stamp in Photoshop when I edit them. That's a clever idea. Okay. Ooh, we get a bit squishy. Your eyes start to go cross-eyed after you do so many squiggly lines. Okay, you can do it. And I feel like my hand's not working. Oh. Does anyone do Zentangling where you draw like little doodly lines on everything? Okay, got my stamp outline. Looking pretty stampy. Ah, thanks Wendy. And thanks Marissa. And yes, I think I'm going to leave the stamp as that, and then I can put things on it and do text and make it all fun. So that's, I'm ticking that off as stamp. All right. Let's go with a passport. All right. Hi. Oh, thanks, Susan. I'm going to look at what a passport looks like. Let's go passport Australian. Do passports pretty much all look the same except for the icon on the front? That's our Australian one. So I'm not actually going to put the Australian one on it because of course people from Australia won't be able to use it. So I'm going to make up, they all seem to have like different shields on them. So it's the passport of Uruguay, Israel, US, Somalia. Alright, I'm going to make up a passport. So, should it be passport open, passport closed? Let's go passport closed. And then, or semi, semi-closed. And then we can do some like paperwork in the background. And like a ticket. Oh, let's put it all in one. Alright, so passport, I'm just going to write in block letters, and then, oh, I could put an Inkie Quill sign. No, I'll make it look legit. Let's do a little shield thing with some sort of thing on it, and then like a, I don't know, a blobby thing there and a blobby thing there, and then some writing that you can't tell what it is. There's my passport. And then for here, I think I'm going to draw a mini plane over here. I'm just going straight in pen. I'm going to colour it in. Alright, very serious drawing going on here. Alright, dear so-and-so, we are writing to give you information. I'm not writing this, by the way. I'm just pretending to do writing. Oh, we're writing to tell you you've won $5 million and can go on a trip around the world to your heart's content. There we go. There's a letter. And then what does a boarding pass look like? Let's see. Boarding pass? There's a lot of the time, like when I flew to Brisbane, I just had it on my phone, and then I had one printed when we went to Tasmania. Okay, this is just a example one. So it seems to have a coloured strip at the top. I'm just making this up here, and I've gone over the line. That's great, isn't it, Adele? Alright, coloured strip down the bottom. Let's do a barcode thingy down there. And we're just going to do some random numbers. Let's do 5, 6, 2. Don't know if there's meant to be random numbers, but there it is. Now, alright, I'll give you a bit of a close-up look so you can see them so far. I love doodling. I don't doodle enough. I should doodle more often. Alright, so that's those ones. So I'm going to rip that off very, please don't tear. Alright, I'm going to scan those in and watercolour those at some point. We've got 45 minutes to go in the stream. Oh, alright, so next up, sun. Someone asked for a sun, so I'm going to do a little sun. And then let's do some little triangles of sunshiny happiness. And then I think I'm going to double triangle it. Ooh. So if you're just joining in the stream now, I'm doing some little doodly bits and pieces on my watercolor pad for some printables for my Patreon. They're travel themed and Night Nowhere Nomads. Oh, I hope he feels better in the morning. Thanks, Froggy. I'm making some little travel-y themed, oh, we're out of focus, there we go, some travel-y themed icons. Alright, so there's a sun, and then, see, it's hard. I always find travel stuff hard because a lot of the time you might travel and not go on a plane, or you might not need a passport, so I kind of want to have a real broad range of travel things. The paper I'm using is called Masters Touch Fine Art Studio Watercolor Pad. It's my friend sent it from America, so I don't know where to find it. I don't think you can find it here. I haven't seen this brand before. Tracy, I like that idea. I did a birthday themed month for Aaron's birthday last year. I think it was November. I did some birthday ones, but I might do like a bit more of a mature one. There was lots of candles and hooray and things like that. But I might do a more, maybe this November I might do another birthday themed one. Let's see. So I've got a sun. It's a very sunny sun, isn't it? I'm not sure if I like that sun. I'm going to do another sun. Oh wow! Oh, it's a doodly. That's too doodly. All right, we're trying then. Okay. I haven't drawn a sun since I was a child. I don't think. Isn't it strange that we just stop drawing some things? Am I going to use that doodle as well? Do you mean this one? Probably not. That will probably, I don't know, I'll colour it in, I'll see how I feel. Let's see, a rain cloud. Alright, here's the rain cloud with some raindrops. There we go. And I might actually, yeah, I might even put some text in there, like a typewriter font as well. I'm going to do a snowflake. Let's do a snowflake. I have no idea what a snowflake looks like. I usually kind of like ignore snowflake decorations or embellishments. This has got some nice basic snowflake patterns I can change to suit my own thing. Alright, which one's an easy one? Maybe something like this. Oh, that's hard to get matched up. Let's try doodly circle. Oh, already I've messed it up. Not messed it up, but it's not what I was intending to do. Two little ones. Another fun fact of things that Adele didn't realise in life. I didn't realise that snowflakes actually look like this, like tiny. No idea. I thought for a long time that snowflakes were like the size of this roll of tape and they just kind of like flooded down to the floor like that. Didn't realise they were like tiny miniature snowflakes. Every stream we learn about new things that I don't know about. I guess it's just because you don't have that, like I've never seen, I'm turning 30 next year and I've never seen snow. I think it's just because I've never had that experience with it. I feel like I need something in here. A heart. When in doubt, add a heart. Alright. Snowflakes. Night coming. Alright, I'm going to leave those ones and move on to another kind of theme. Someone said a lost sign, so I'm going to, I think I'll spell out the word lost first. Alright, I'm going to do lost and then like a little border around it. There we go. And then another border around that. There's a little lost sign. Let's see. Tips on how to get mojo back once you've been in a rut. Aaron and I filmed a podcast episode on this. We have a podcast called Inkie Chat that we haven't filmed an episode for a little while. But yeah, we have I think it's episode 2 of Inkie Chat, and we go through it's like 40 minutes, I think, worth of tips on how to get your mojo back if you've been in a rut. So I would suggest to listen to that. But it's all about just kind of re-inspiring yourself and finding new techniques or new products, or rediscovering old products that you used to love, to get your mojo back and to be prepared. So get all of the yucky stuff, like if you hate photo printing like me, get it all done out of the way so you can jump into it and get your mojo back. Yeah. Car with stack of suitcases on the roof, I'll do that as well. Let's see, someone said, no, I didn't go to the snow at school. Our school was too small. We had a composite year 5-6 class, and we weren't big enough to go to the snow. Let's see. So next up, I feel like, let's see, what about maybe Bon Voyage in scripty font? Let's try that. I'm going to do a banner. Okay, so I'm just doing a very rough banner here. Hope it looks even enough. There we go, there's the banner. And I think I'm just going to put, now is it B-O-N-V-O, let's check. Yes, alright. There we go, there's another embellishment done. Little Bon Voyage. What about the car? Ooh, the car is going to be hard. Because I don't really, I'm going to look up a car icon to kind of get the shape of what a car looks like. That's a very basic, generic car shape. I think I can work with that. We'll soon see. And I'm just going straight in with pen. I'm going to regret this, I know I am. But, hey, you only live once. Let's do it. Alright. And then we have a wheel. So I know this is a little bit different than usual, but oh, we've got 2 different size wheels. It's alright, someone had to use a spare or something. Let's make that one a bit fatter, make that one a bit thinner. I can fix it up in Photoshop. I hope you are enjoying this. It's a little bit different, but it's still arty. Alrighty, let's see. Suit cases. Oh, it's just giving me photos. Suitcases. Let's see. I'm just trying to find like what suitcases kind of look like. Night Shona. Oh, maybe a found tag to go with the lost one. Can do. Yep, I've got luggage tag on there. It's on the list. Alright, now should the suitcases overlap the car? I feel like they should, just to kind of emphasize how big they are. And I'm just going for it. I've got a photo of a stack of like vintage suitcases on my phone, and I'm just looking at like how they work. And then a handle, which is hopefully in the middle, kind of. Alright, suitcase 1 done. Happy birthday, MJ, to your nephew. Let's see, so that's that one, and then we'll do a smaller, I think we'll do a stack of 3. Things seem to work in 3s. Alright. So I'm just using a couple of reference photos to get the straps typed right. I actually have a suitcase that looks just like this. Okay, suitcase 2, and then suitcase 3, a bit more of a basic one, and a handle. Oh, it looks like it's smiling. I assure you it's not. Alright, and then I think I'm going to put "Let's Go" in the car window. I think I might make that a bit thicker, just so that it, oh, wasn't intending on that thick. Apparently that's how thick we're going. Yeah. I might be able to make that slightly thinner in Photoshop, because it is very, very thick. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm going to make that a little bit thinner in Photoshop when I get there. Let's see. A found sign. Found. There we go. I really like the doodly kind of look of these for this month. There we go. Lost, found. Alrighty. Yes, license plate was one of them as well. I'm just going to, I want to do a luggage label. But once again, I don't know what they look like. Luggage label photo. Whoops. Okay, so I might just do like a generic tag type situation. And then in Photoshop, I'm going to put the plane that I did on the other page. Oh, 1NK13Q. I like it. I'm going to put that down here. So what was it? Actually, I might wait. I'm going to write it here. I'm going to wait. Oh, no, I will write it. Let's write it. Oh, that looks cool. Alrighty. Just realised my suitcases aren't secured. Do I secure them? Yeah, I should. Oh, I don't like them secured now. That's alright. We'll work with it. It's going to be a flight number. So I'm pretending this is a flight number. Alrighty. So then, I think I'm going to draw like a doodly box. And let's do another tag, but kind of do it a different shape. It's the same shape, let's be real. It's a bit skinnier. And we'll do another one. Let's do 3, 3, B, U, N, Z. 33 buns. It can be the imaginary flight number. Okay, there's another one. And then I'm going to do another one, but make it like a square with maybe a kind of pointy bottom. And this one can be, let's see, 6, 8, I'm just making up things now, 5, L. Okay, so I've got some luggage tags, and now some books in a stack. Let's see, I might, yeah, I can fit them in. Okay, I'll do the side too. Alright, it's one book. Book number 2. Page is a bit longer. Alright, book number 2, and then you can kind of have a book off to the side a little bit. There's some pages. Alright. Book number 3, and then a skinny little book on top. Alright, so, oh, I like that one, ARCH13Q. Let's do that one too. Alright, there's all my books. I'm going to do pretend titles for them. we go. Pretend stack of books. Alrighty. I think, let's see. Let's stick one more tag up here. I'm going to make it an ultra skinny one. And it's going to have a ripped bottom. And this one can be the Archie flight. Like A, R, C, H, 1. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I put 1Q, but that's okay. We can make that work too. I'm really excited for these luggage tags. I didn't know I was going to like them this much. Alrighty. So here are the icons for this page. So we've got this one and this one so far, and they're going to be shrunk down and put on project life cards and labels and black and white printables, and I'm going to watercolor them, but I have to scan them in first, and I've only got 20 minutes to go, so I think it'll take too long to scan them in. It takes about 20 minutes to scan them all in. Now I think I'm going to work, ooh, there's a mark on that bit, so I might go that way. I'm going to do a giant version of this one, but tweak it a little bit. So I need a big circle, a plate. I need a plate, I think. Alright, I'm going to get a plate and I'll be back. Alright, I got a bowl and a plate, so I wasn't quite sure of the size. Let's go with the plate. Actually, first I'm going to trim this down so that it's A4 width, which is 8.5. Just so that I know where I can go. Alrighty. Let's see. Where'd my plate go? Here it is. Now the plate's a bit too big and the bowl's a bit too small. Back to the kitchen I go. Alright, night Mel. Last week of term, woohoo! It's a good feeling. Alright, I have this bowl, which is a bit better, or I have that one, which is a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to go with this. Alright, we've got 20 minutes to go, peeps. Let's see. So I'm just going to trace around it, and remember I'm going for the doodly look. Oh, okay, let's go, Adele. Okay, we managed to not stuff it up. Alright, I'm going to draw, and we're going to draw the countries in pencil again, just because countries are hard. for me anyway. Alright, and they're looking more and more blob-like and less country-like. So once again, I've missed all of these like Fijian Islands and Pacific Islands there. I'm very sorry. I know you exist. I'm very sorry. And I'm sure, I don't know if Japan is actually up that high. I don't really know what that dangly country is either. I think that's Russia. Someone in here was from Russia before. Okay. We're going with the flow. What time is it in here? It is 11:43 p.m. and I'm stopping at 12 thereabouts. Okay, my proportion I know is off because Tasmania is now freaking huge, I think. Okay, like I said, I'm going for a loose country interpretation. And we're just going with it. And then there's all little, I know there's things out there somewhere. Alrighty, I'm going to rub these lines out. Like so. And then I have an idea. I think I'm going to try some masking fluid if it's still working. Let me see. Okay, so I have this masking fluid. I don't actually know if it's still alright. Oh yeah, seems okay. I did a video over on Patreon last year where I used masking fluid and I really enjoyed using it. So essentially it's rubber that acts as a barrier to paint on your stuff. So just painting it on, and I'm just painting it on the countries, because my plan is to do like a galaxy background. Yes, Ben was actually meant to come around tonight, but he'd had a big day, so he was feeling tired. So he was planning, I think, of coming tonight and to the last one. So hopefully Ben can join us on next week's stream, which is on Sunday my time at 8 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So it's the 1st of July. I know it's meant to be June, but it's probably June if you're not near my time zone. So make sure you book that one in, and I will try to make that the longest stream. We'll see how we go. I'm going to colour in a bit more of this, just because I don't trust myself. I don't really know how thick it's meant to be. Guess we'll soon find out. I also don't know how long it takes to dry. We'll soon find out. Alrighty. And then I think I'm also going to put it around globe. Alrighty. So hello, I can see there's a few new people joining in on the stream. Hello, you've made it for the final 15 minutes. So this dries this colour and then you peel it off. So now this paintbrush, I don't know if it's dead or if I can salvage it. Oh, salvageable. Alright, I'm going to, I don't know if I should be heat gunning this. We will soon find out. I'm going to try heat gunning it, so I'm just going to mute myself, heat gun. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. And then we'll try and do some watercolour to it quickly. Alrighty, am I back? Let's see if I'm back. Now this isn't completely dry. Essentially, I probably should have done this first and then done all my doodles and come back to it, but I didn't. So we're just going to have a play. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, there's always tomorrow. I've got my Winsor & Newton watercolours. I've got some semi-clean water. And I'm going for a galaxy kind of look. So, and I think I'm going to go for quite a, is there a noise? Oh no, it's just the computer making noises. I think I'm going to go for quite a darker, like a more purple, blue, close the lid. Thank you. A bit purple, blue, type colour scheme. So the first thing I'm going to do, actually, first thing I'm going to do is wake up my watercolours. Come on. There you go. Oh, my water bottle needs filling up. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to spray those so that they start to reactivate, and then I'm just going to paint water onto the white bit. I'm just going to start in this bottom corner. I'm going to start with a lightish colour. It's purple. A bit more water up here. Okay, got some purple. Now let's do, what's this colour? More purple, apparently. There's a darker purple colour. think I like having this side a little bit lighter and then dark a bit over here. And then I am going to dry it in a moment. Oh, that blue is fierce. It's a very blue. Alright, a little bit here. I'm going to mute myself again and then dry it for just a moment. Actually, no, I'm going to keep adding. So I'm just kind of splodging around the colour, just kind of mixing in different blues and purples. Now if I do splattering, there's every chance that I'll get it around here, which I know I can clean up in Photoshop, but it's just easier if I don't have to do that. I'm going to do a couple of these like darker blue. It's kind of a electric blue patches. And if I'm not happy with them, you just kind of wet it, blend it out a little bit. I really like that. So I'm going to mute myself and dry it again. Where's my mouse gone? My mouse keeps disappearing. Hello mouse, there it is. Alright, I'm going to mute myself, quickly dry it, and then we'll see what it's like. Alright, I'm back. Brenda, what time does it get dark? Where I am at the moment, we're in winter, and it starts to get dark at like 5 p.m.-ish. I freaking love this as it is. I love it. I was originally thinking that it was going to be darker, but I just want to leave it like that. So now comes the fun part, where we try to splatter. I think I'm going to get some paper and just kind of, I'm going to take this down to start off with some washi. Oops. Okay. So yes, this is Alison. This is the Patreon June art print. I saw someone said before, would you sell these to non-Patreon people? At the moment, no, they're just, I don't think they will ever be for sale. If you just want the art print, it's only $8 a month, so it's like the same as I would charge, not on Patreon anyway. And you can cancel Patreon at any time, so you can join for the month, get it for that month, and then not join. I'm going to cover this up with scrap paper, which will be here. Okay. Oh, this is a very hodgepodge way of doing it. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I just put it in the watercolors. Oh dear. Dearie me. Right. Alrighty. So just kind of blocking. I know that it's really not that much of a problem if I get white splatters on the white background, but it just makes it a little bit easier for me in Photoshop when I don't have to, because you can tell, even though it's white, you can tell when there's a thing that's not meant to be there. Okay, very hodgepodge, but working. Alright, let's try with this white. Yay! Alrighty. So with Patreon, it charges you on the first of the month for the previous month. So if you sign up on the 30th of the month, you'll get charged on the first. So if you signed up on the 30th of June, you'll get charged on the 1st of July for June, and then if you haven't cancelled before July starts, you'll be charged for July on the 1st of August. So that's how it works that way. I say it all in the video on my Patreon page. It's a bit funny. I don't understand why they do charge at the end of the month. I can't choose not to do that. And so it all depends on when you cancel. But if you signed up on the 2nd of June and then you cancelled it on the 29th of June, because you've only been in it for June, you'll get charged once on the 1st of July. But if you sign up during June and then don't cancel until during July, you'll get charged on the 1st of July for June and charged on the 1st of August for July. So that might have been what happened to you. I'm going to mute myself and dry this, and then I'll be back. There it is. There it is. That's okay, Gleamo Girl. It's confusing, and it's frustrating that they trialed a beta model that charged at the 1st of the month, which made sense because then people would know if they were being charged for then. But they didn't. I think they're still working on it from their side. But once it comes in, I will definitely swap it to that pay system. Alrighty, so I'm going to do a couple of little, they're a bit sticky, a little constellation. Oh, my white pen's not working properly. I don't like this one as much. It's the thinner one. We'll give it a go. So I'm just going to do a couple of constellation. Oh, but you can't see it. Where's my other white pen? I still haven't unpacked. Oh, thanks, Amanda. I haven't unpacked from hiiiii yet. So I've still got my tools and things in pencil cases and all over the place. So I'm just doing a few really subtle constellation lines here and there, just because I like the look of them. I think it gives it a bit of extra detail, and it's so pale that it's very hard to, like, it doesn't stand out, which I like. Someone asked what I used Photoshop for. I use Photoshop to edit all of the printables that I do. I use it to like make the colors properly, collage things, and yeah, I use it for a lot of stuff. Let's see. Oh, that's all right, Glimmer Girl. Completely understand. Diane, I don't know how to do that either. Aaron does. Irenaise, I say your name wrong every single time. I'm sorry. I was going to wait 6 months and only have 6 months up at a time. Currently there's 11 months worth of stuff up now, and I can't, to get rid of it, it has to be deleted completely. And so I have to check that I've got the Patreon stuff saved there, and yeah, I'm thinking about, because a lot of people do just come in for 1 month and then go, and it's hard to like budget, figure out what I have to pay rent per month and bills and things like that. So I do think that I will look at cutting it down to only 6 months of content up at a time, which would mean I delete a lot of stuff that's already up there. Because if you sign up now, it's over 120 videos, 10 months worth of printables to print off, which is like, would definitely be over 100 pages worth of printables. Yeah, there's lots of stuff up there, so I think I might figure out a way to delete it. I'll see how I go. Alright, this guy, I'm going to have to leave it there for tonight, but I'm loving how it looks. To take this rubber stuff off, you kind of just rub it. You can rub it with a rubber, but it takes forever. So I'm not going to do that on camera, but what I will do is when it's done, I'll post a photo on my Patreon and make it public so that you can see it. And if you're not one of my Patreon peeps and you want a copy, you can sign up to Patreon. If I sign up for Patreon in June, you will be charged on the 1st of July, and you will get the June printable, but you've got to wait until the June printable's up to get it. So don't sign up today and then quit tomorrow before I upload them tomorrow, because you won't get, once you quit, you don't get any more access. So if you sign up today, and if you're only able to sign up for the 1 month, then you've just got to cancel before July starts and you get the June printable. Alrighty, so no, Susan, unfortunately I can't. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? I could change all of the past. You're a clever person. I could change all of the older posts to like $1,000 tiers. Do you know what I mean? Make it like a ridiculous tier that no one would pay, and so they'd be there in case I ever wanted to make them live, like live again. but no one would have access to them because no one pays $1,000 a month, and I don't want anyone to pay $1,000 a month. I'm saying a ridiculous amount for that reason because it's ridiculous. Yeah, I could do that because then they could just stay there and just be there and have the locked sign on it. I think so. Oh, thanks, Alison. Dorothy, the printables usually go up on the 15th, and you've got to have a $12 or $15 subscription to see them. $12 subscription gets you all of the printables, but the $15 one, which is the best value, gets you all of the printables plus the art print plus 8 videos a month, which are not like what I do on YouTube. They're mostly real time. They're showing techniques, they're showing organization, they're showing room tours, and all sorts of things like that. So it's not, I rarely actually do scrapbooking process videos over there. They're a lot more detailed and technique focused instead. Yes, alrighty. So I think I'm going to leave this as is. Look at it. And yes, Beck, I will definitely let you guys all know before I delete them. I'll give you like a month to save all of your bits and pieces before I do. I might do it in July. Thanks, Limo Girl, Joelle. I'm going to rub this off tomorrow and then do some sort of brush lettering around the outside and make it the print for June. So tonight I'll show you what we did. So we did the Galaxy, which I really freaking love. I didn't expect it to come out so good. You know what it is? It's because I'm actually using like watercolor paper. So yeah. Thanks, Tanya. Thank you so much. And we did that. We did some doodly bits for the collage sheet. I might actually do, once all of the printables are done and printed, I might do a sneak peek on my Insta stories. So people who were in the stream tonight who aren't on my Patreon can get a look at what the final product was like. So stay tuned for my Insta stories. I'll put a post on Instagram when I do as well. So I did that one. I did that one. And then, Danielle, there's not, unfortunately. It's direct debit. I don't have any control on the payment side of things. I don't see your account numbers, your payment details, any of that. All I get is a list of all my current patrons and whether their monthly payment went through or not, like a yes or a no. If they went through, that's all I get. I do know it is confusing, but just think of it that you get to see all the stuff and then you pay for it. You get to see the month and then you pay for it. You get to see the month and then you pay for it. So if you sign up today, no money will be taken out today. You'll put in your credit card details or your debit card details, and then the money will get taken out on the 1st of July. So yeah, so we did those, and then did I do one Project Life page or two? I thought I did two. I must have only done one. Yeah, I think I only did one. I did this Project Life page and this layout and this layout. So two little layouts, Project Life page, some doodles, and half an art print. So I think I did a fair amount of stuff tonight. Thanks for understanding that this one was only going for 3 hours. Yes, it would be a really good idea, Danielle, as a Christmas option, but unfortunately they do these Patreon creator chats where you can sign up and like a creator, as in someone who has a Patreon, can do a live chat with the creator of Patreon, which is pretty cool. I joined in one a little while ago, and you can bring forth ideas that you have and things that creators think that their followers want. So I'll definitely put that forward next time I join in on one. It would be better to sign up at the start of the month. That would be the best option. But check it's America time. So it's taken out on the 1st of the month America time because it's American site. So make sure you're not an Aussie that's joining in at, you know, the morning of the 1st because it's probably still the last day of the month before. But thanks so much, guys. If you ever have any questions about Patreon, just hit me up in the YouTube comments. Facebook messages is a bit hard because I get a lot of spam, so I don't read those very often. I get a lot of spam on Facebook. I get hundreds of messages a day. But YouTube comments would be the best way to reach me, or Adele@inkiequill.com. You can send me an email, or Aaron@inkiequill.com if it's a technological problem. He can help you there. I'm going to head off. I'm going to watch tomorrow's vlog that Aaron's edited, and then finally go to bed and get ready for another week. So thanks for joining in. Don't forget that next Sunday's stream, so Sunday my time, 1st of July, is at 8 a.m. So set your alarms so that you can join in. It might be Saturday for a lot of you, so be careful with when you convert the time in a time converter online. Make sure you put the date in so you're not there for the wrong date. But yeah, I'm going to head off and I'll see you guys very soon. Now, let me check I know what to do. Hey Aaron. Aaron.
Yeah.
Can you help me stop the stream? Because there's 2 buttons that I've got to press and I always forget the second one. Alright guys, we will see. So hopefully for the next stream we will have Ben with us as well, and the next stream will go longer. So I'll be doing a few more things and I'll... Oh, isn't it cool? The art print, and I'm going to, it's the masking fluid.
Oh,
so I'm going to peel it all off and then do like a brush lettering thing.
Sweet.
But yeah, so Ben will be here next time and we can go for, hopefully. No promises.
Yeah.
And we can go for a bit longer. Alright guys, Aaron's finding the buttons to press. Finding all the buttons.
Sorry, just dying.
Pressing a cough.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I will see you in the next stream, and I will probably not see you, but see you in some YouTube videos during the week. And Patreon peeps, hopefully your printables will be up tomorrow if there's no technological problems, and if Archie behaves himself. If not, they may be delayed 24 hours. We'll see how we go. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.
Yeah.
Still